So in this video, I'm going to be coming from Acts chapter 5, starting at verse 29. As you can see, I discovered this verse on August 22nd, 2021. Again, this channel is all about pro-truth and provoking thoughts. Remember to test the spirits to see if it is of God. I was so caught off guard when I first found this scripture that I documented the date and the time. So you can see that it was very profound. So I studied the Bible a lot, very often, and on August 22nd of this year, I was reading the Bible and I came across this verse starting at verse 29, and the words seemed like they jumped off the page at me. And you may think that I'm over exaggerating, but I actually was not even looking for this scripture. But when I tell you, it's like the words just jumped off the page at me, and I was like, oh my God. And so I'm going to start at verse 29. Peter and the other apostles answered, "We must obey God rather than men. The God of our fathers raised Jesus, whom you killed by hanging on a tree." Now I'm going to stop right there. When I read that, when I saw it, I was just so in shock. I almost could not believe what I read. And it just really blew me away. Like, I was like, oh my God. And so me being the researcher and reader that I am, and being a person who has a love for the truth, I got on Google, because this version that I have, this is an American Standard Version Bible. And so I got on Google and I put in the 1611 version of the Bible, the King James Version, and it said tree. So I looked up another version of the Bible, and some other translations say by hanging on a cross. But we know that you don't hang a person on a cross. You would crucify them on a cross, but you wouldn't hang them on a cross. So I believe that the scripture was changed to suppress the truth, because I just found it quite strange that some translations say tree and some other translations say cross. But like I said, when I looked up the King James Version, the 1611 edition, it said by hanging on a tree. So let this be food for thought. It's quite profound to me, quite shocking, and I had never seen this verse before, and I study the Bible a lot. So I pray that this video has blessed you and encouraged you to do your own due diligence. And I pray that it has encouraged you to just, study for yourself and pray and seek the Lord. Remember to test the spirit to see if it's of God. And again, this comes from Acts chapter 5, verse 29 through verse 30. I may add the before and after screenshot at the end of this video. So I pray that this video has blessed you. Be blessed and have a blessed day. So check this out. Today is November 1st, 2021. And as I was about to make this video, I came across this scripture on the internet. And this scripture right here is coming from Acts chapter 10, starting at verse 39. We are witnesses of all that he did, both in the land of the Jews and in Jerusalem, whom they killed by hanging on a tree. Quite compelling. As I stated in the first part of this video, in the 1611 King James Version, it says tree. But in some other translations, it says cross. So why would it say tree in the 1611 version, and then in versions after that, like current day versions, some translations say tree, some translations say cross. Now I have a modern Bible, and mine, as you can see, says tree. Quite interesting. A tree and a cross, that's two different things. Why do some scriptures say tree and some scriptures say cross? Just provoking your thought. Now I know why they like to lynch our black men. Looks like the cat is out of the bag and everything is coming to the light. That's why it's so important to read and study the Bible for yourself, and don't go off traditions of men in which your pastors and your grandmothers and people teach you. Get in the word for yourself, because once you start getting in the word for yourself, you begin to uncover the truth. When you have a love for the truth, we got to come out this religion and come out of this Christianity, because what I'm finding out, Christianity is a whole bunch of lies mixed with a little bit of truth, and I'm exposing the truth. The Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, the one whom everybody calls Jesus Christ, he said, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Again, this came from Acts chapter 10, verse 39. And today is November 1st, 2021, 5:46 p.m. I just documented. I just came across this scripture. It's parallel to the other scripture in Acts that I first shared in this first part of this video.